Oh, shit. Come on. Stand up. Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Nxt. And today on NXT, I'm Gene Okerlund, here with Trini Kwan and the Jackal. And today we have, guess who's back? It's Commissioner Ernest P. Worrell. Well, I have not been around since July. It's been a long time since I've been here. Well, what did I do the last time I was here? Yes, name Kurt Angle as the new general manager of the Toy Wrestling Federation. And I must say, Kurt Angle has been doing a good job so far as general manager. You know? Even though, and not too long ago, Rita Repulsa was then named Director of Wrestling Operations. Not by me. Well, by my mother, my mother okayed it, was named by Chief Executive Officer Hunter Hearst Helmsley as Rita Repulsa. Now, I want to see Kurt Angle come down here first. Hey, Kurt, how's everything going? Everything's going good, Ernest. Everything's going good. Kurt, you're doing a good job as general manager. Yes, well, thank you, Ernest. And you have all my support and being general manager. But there is one thing, Kurt, that I do think that we need to address. And what is that, Ernest? Rita Repulsa as Director of Wrestling Operations. Well, wait a minute. Here comes Rita Repulsa now, Director of Wrestling Operations. Ernest, you know that Chief Executive Officer Hunter Hearst Helmsley named me to the post of Director of Wrestling Operations. Yes, he did. But there was a meeting with the TWF Board of Directors. And at that meeting, my mother, who happens to be the chairwoman and owner of the Toy Wrestling Federation, Xena, as well as being a president and chief operating officer of Cussa Capital Group, and also Gabriel Cuska, my stepfather, the chairman and chief executive officer of Cussa Capital Group, and the other members of the TWF Board of Directors, as well as the chief executive officer, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, they decided that Kurt Angle does not need any other overseer, except for yours truly, Ernest P. Worrell. And since I am the commissioner, or I've been the commissioner at least 3 times, I am here to tell you, Rita Repulsa, that you will no longer be needed as Director of Wrestling Operations. You can't do that, Ernest P. Worrell. You can't do that. I just did. Now, would you please leave the ring now? Beg you, leave the ring. Ernest, you will. You have made the dumbest decision you have ever made. Well, can you believe that? Can you believe that? Gene Okerlund says that Rita Repulsa has been fired as Director of Wrestling Operations. Well, you know, Gene Okerlund says, you're right, Trini Kwan said. Ernest P. Worrell's the only overseer that Kurt Angle needs. Oh, great, the Jackal says. That means it's going to be Ernest P. Worrell and Kurt Angle. Oh, yeah, you know those two-man power trip, the Jackal says. Kurt, I leave the show in your good hands. Make me good. Make me happy. Yes, I will do that, Ernest. All right, Kurt Angle says. We got rid of Rita Repulsa. I'm still the general manager. We go on with the show. Oh, well, Mr., or should I say Lord General Manager, we have a talk, homeboy. You see, I still want to get my Cruiserweight Championship back from Connor McKnight. If that's what you want, Conan, you'll get it. We settle things in the ring. Get a referee down here. Connor McKnight, you're taking on Conan. This is the last time you're fighting him. So either you win or you don't win. It's done. Well, here comes the referee now. And Connor McKnight's in the ring now, Gene Okerlund said, in a night where Commissioner Ernest P. Worrell has relieved Rita Repulsa as Director of Wrestling Operations, and Conan going right after him, Gene Okerlund said. Well, you're right about that one, Trini Kwan says. I didn't expect that turn of move. And now Conan is trying to get himself to become a three-time TWF Cruiserweight Champion, or Light Heavyweight Champion. Conan thinks he got everything under control here. I don't know why he tried to do a moonsaw. But Connor McKnight right now, coming back down on him. Clotheslines him down, Gene Okerlund said. I think it's just wrong, the Jackal said, what happened to Rita Repulsa. I don't think it should just be Ernest P. Worrell and Kurt Angle. Oh! And now Connor McKnight. Flip him over again. Connor McKnight, once again, is going to try to keep the Cruiserweight Championship or the Light Heavyweight Championship, Gene Okerlund says. Well, Trini Kwan said, you hope he does. You hope he does, You hope he does, Trini Kwan says. And I hope he does, too. Conan got on and dropped him right back down. And now Conan thinks whatever his move he's going to do, he's going to try to finish him off here. But Connor McKnight reversing it. Connor McKnight now going to get him in the Walls of Jericho or the Lion Tamer. The same move, Gene Okerlund says. It's the same move. Yes, it is, Trini Kwan said. And is Conan going to kick out of this? No, he won't. The Jackal said he won't kick out of this. Oh, he just ran right into the ring post. And wait a minute, he got him up. Quarter cross. Even that's not the name of the move, that's what we're going to call it. I can't believe it. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF Cruiserweight Champion, Conan. And now Conan, once again, is the TWF Cruiserweight Champion. Here in the Toy Wrestling Federation, Gene Okerlund says. Yeah, he is. Yes, she is, Trini Kwan said, and very happy for that. But I tell you right now, the Jackal says, I'm not happy about it, Gene Okerlund or Trini Kwan. I'm not happy about it all, the Jackal says. No way, no how. Well, we understand that Gorilla Monsoon is now finally caught up with Rita Repulsa. Well, Rita Repulsa, things haven't quite gone right. Oh, real funny, Gorilla Monsoon. I just got fired as Director of Wrestling Operations, and now you want to put a microphone or a talking stick in my face. You know what? You got no onlook. I'm out of here. Well, apparently Rita Repulsa isn't in the mood to talk to anyone. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, Gene Okerlund says. Looks like that is all the time we have here on TWF Nxt. Yeah, I guess so, Trini Kwan said, but Conan is the TWF Cruiserweight Champion, not so good. But the Jackal said the sad thing is Rita Repulsa is no longer the Director of Wrestling Operations anymore. Well, Gene Okerlund said, I'll tell you right now, Jackal, I don't think we really needed a Director of Wrestling Operations. The way she started bringing in Goldar and all those other things, I don't think so. Well, I agree. I'm with you with that, Trini Kwan said. That's kind of sad, the Jackal says. But it's all the time we have here for TWF Nxt. I'm Gene Okerlund, Trini Kwan, and the Jackal. And we'll see you tomorrow for Impact.